Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. Well, this is my new E-FLITE Night Timber X, and you know me, I couldn't just take it out of the box and put it together and go fly it. I got to do some kind of modifications, and who knows what. If you want to win this jet, all you have to do is subscribe, click the notification bell, and the like button. Then check back with me from time to time and see my new videos. Once we get to 1,000, we're going to do a drawing. I had a drawing at 100 and only 30% signed up. With those odds, it could be a 1 in 300 chance. Subscribe. Check me out, guys. Well, the first thing I did was I completely covered it in polyacrylic clear coat. And you use those throwaway sponge brushes, you know what I'm talking about? And I just painted a light coating over the entire plane, the wings and everything, and it just gives it one more little piece of protection, or just a little more shine, a little longevity, just something to do really, and makes them look pretty good, and they hold up to the weather a little bit longer. And then where you put the wings on top of the fuselage, looking down in there where the receiver and all the light wires and stuff, it was just a mess of wires. And I started thinking about what kind of connector can I put in there where I just do like one plug, and then one thing leads to another, and I start taking everything out, and I said, well, we've got to register the receiver, and let's see if it needs an update as well with the Spektrum USB program cable. And then I said I might as well get the Spektrum Avian Smart Speed Control out and put a servo extension into the program port. That'll be for convenience, and let's see if this needs to be updated, and we can update it with a update program box while we're at it. And it'd be cool to see what the difference in options is if they do need updated. Let's turn the transmitter on and just see if there's something different, or looking in the program box, is there a difference between old update versus new update? And so we'll just see what's up. Let's do the speed control first. I'll show you guys an up close picture where you plug in the servo extension, and then we'll connect it to the computer and see what it's got going on in it. All right, hang tight. Alright, here's my Spektrum 60 amp smart speed control that I just took out of the Timber X, Night Timber X. And I took it out for a few reasons. Yeah, maybe three. One, I just wanted to. Number two, I want to put a servo extension into the program port of the speed control, just for convenience. And I also wanted to see if the speed control needs to be updated. And if it does need to be updated, I wanted to see the difference in options, between the older and the newer of an update. So, first of all, where you plug in your servo extension is right here, and on the back is a little diagram. So the P plus and minus. So the P is the signal. So that's going to be your orange wire. And it's going to go in just like so. Yep, just like that. And then a male to male is what you need, because in the program box, you plug the male into the female slot there. So now let's see what firmware it has in it. Before we connect to the computer and see what level of firmware is inside the speed control, let's connect it to the program box and just run through and see what options are in there. I'm just curious to see if anything changes, if it does need an update. So we've got the servo extension plugged into the speed control, and then right there in the middle where it says ESC, the extension that we put in the back of the speed control, that plugs in to here, just like so. All right, and then all you need is a battery. The other end of the speed control is not plugged up. This is the end that goes to your receiver. So then you plug it up with a battery. It doesn't have to be a smart battery. Get some of that clear out of there. Okay, and then at this point, you press select. Right there on the left. Connecting ESC. Please wait. Wait. All right, so this is number 1. We'll see what number 2 is, and the way you go through them is just press select. So you can see that it's factory set to flight mode fixed wing. It's factory set to brake type disabled. Factory set brake force 0. Factory set for the surge type. The cutoff is a surge. Okay, if your battery gets really low, you may remember this from your apprentice or what have you, that before the speed control quits working completely, you'll hear the motor pulse in the air, boo boo, to let you know that you're just about out of juice. That's the surge. It's on auto lipo cells. When you plug your battery up, it goes beep, 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 beep. That'd be a 4-cell. It's on auto. There's the voltage for when the speed control will stop working. Once it gets to 3.4 volt per cell, you can change that. The output voltage going to the receiver, they have it set at 6. I think you can adjust it up to 8. And the startup time is soft. We'll talk about that more. It's when you're giving it throttle. The timing is set to 15. That's good to know. Motor rotation is clockwise. The freewheel is disabled. The governor lane governor gains at 11. That's for helicopters. It won't even work for an airplane. And then the AR time. I've yet to learn what the AR time is. I'd like to know from you guys. And the restart Excel. I would like to know what that is. I don't know. And thrust reverse is set up on channel 7. You can change it up to, I think up to channel 9 or maybe even more. I just don't want to touch it right now. And then back to defaults. So then we'll just leave it right there. And all we're going to do is just unplug it. All right. So now I've got my computer out. Let's check and see what firmware and stuff is there. Okay, so we just looked to see how the Spektrum Avian Smart Speed Control was programmed, by the factory for the Night Timber X. We went through all the options they had in the program box. I think the program box also showed, what software it had in it, but I just didn't catch it in time. We'll try to do that again. We'll just do that real quick before we connect it to the computer. It just said 3245. Let me let's double triple check that again. Let's double triple check. All right, 3.245. I think that's the box. Connecting ESC. 4.0.21. 4.0.21. 4021. Okay. USB into the side of the computer, into the box, into the speed control, connected on the computer program, battery, and we'll see what happens. I guess I need to click on connect down here in the bottom left, and yep, there we go. Progress status, please wait. Alrighty, controller 1, and we need to go down to the firmware upgrade. We'll click on that, and firmware version 4.0.21 ST-Cirrus, whatever that is, and there's no upgrade available. if there was an upgrade where it says available versions, there'd be a drop down right here on something else to pick. Plus up here where upgrade is kind of faint, it's not clickable. It does have the latest firmware in it, so we're golden. And I just clicked on disconnect. There we go. And unplug the battery from the speed control and unplug the box. There. Alright, good deal. Alright, we got the speed control taken care of. We'll do the receiver in the next video. So that's all for this one. Well, happy flying. I hope that helped somebody out or just gave you guys a little bit of entertainment. So subscribe if you haven't, and right here, ring the bell so you don't miss my next video. And until next time, you'll see me here. Yep. Right there.